beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart? Can't believe I paid money for this.
And welcome to the Ridge Golf Podcast. This is Jordan. We have Blake and Brady this week.
We'll use that as the intro this week. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, you guys like that?
Are we gonna address the elephant in the room here? Or?
What's the elephant? You mean the caterpillar on my lips?
Yes, that big furry caterpillar.
I tell you what, it's a good day to do it because I took my son to a jump park with a billion kids, and so I got to walk around with a fucking mustache the whole time. But
And
I'll tell you this:
guard was hot on your tail the whole
I tell
way
you
through
this,
that place.
he wasn't even in. I wasn't even in the top 5 on his priority list with the people that were walking around there today. Let me tell you.
I'd like to say congrats, but now I'm a little worried for your kid. I don't know.
Oh, we kept a good eye on him.
Jaden sent me a Snapchat today that he must have took off like Facebook or something with you. He goes, "Look at that dick room."
Yeah,
That's
he sent me that too.
Oh yeah,
Getting warmer
Looks
out.
good.
I had to get rid of the beard, but I kept the stash because I mean it's glorious.
It did grow in nicely. It's a thick one.
Yeah, I can grow a mustache.
So I don't know if it's getting warmer for you. We just got like 8 inches of snow yesterday, so
We didn't get a trace. We didn't get any kind of snow. Brady, what
We
about
got
you?
a dusting, but by noon it had all melted away.
I'm gonna switch the name of this to like the Ridge Golf Snowcast because it's fucking snowing here. We get more snow than I get to go golfing. That's for sure.
Yeah, you picked a prime time to start a golf podcast in the middle of winter.
It was October.
I mean,
Yeah,
Close. Yeah.
we golfed one time after we started this.
Yeah, plenty before that though.
Plenty of experiences to talk about.
Right.
before.
Reliving those glory days and the dog days of winter.
Speaking of golf, somebody got some new irons.
Yes. Blake got
Look
some
at
new
these.
Callaway irons.
New used Callaway irons. But
New to you, Callaway irons.
new to me. Yeah,
Probably cost you at least $5, huh?
at least. I did. So these actually, I got these off nextround.com. That was the best place that I could find them. I looked at Callaway pre-owned, Second Swing, I think Play It Again, and eBay, Facebook. And these are the Callaway X20s. And I got a 3-through pitch. So all your irons 3 through 9, and then a pitching wedge. And they had a discount coupon for $10 off. And with that, it was like $209 and free shipping. And then a 30-day no hassle return. So it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's a nice deal.
So
It
if you
is.
just do it once a month, you can play with them for 30 days, return them, buy them again, play with them for 30 days.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, there you
yeah.
go.
But I was looking at these, so like they said they were in, this is in the good condition, so they have like a poor, good, and then I think excellent. So these are in the good condition, and I mean they have scuffs but no scratches, like any deep gouges or anything like that. A little bit of just normal wear and tear, and then they did a really good job cleaning them too. I mean, when I got them, they were all shiny. You can feel that they have like chrome polish on them. Still, the grips are in decent shape.
Do you
Definitely
get custom
lasting.
lengths on those?
No, not these ones. You can do that with like Callaway pre-owned. You can order custom ones, but these are just standard, which I put them against my old clubs, and they're actually like a quarter or a half inch taller than what I had before. So
You're going to be
Nice.
chunking so many divots.
They say that as long as you're not like, if you're in between like 5'7" and like 6'1" or 6'2", it doesn't really, you don't really need to get a fitting
Right.
for the length of the club. Like if you're shorter than that or taller than that, then you probably need to. But most golf clubs are made for.
Old Blakey's got to be
that
pretty
size.
close to that upper limit then,
I'd
huh?
say yeah, he's about 6'2" or so, so he's probably right at the limit of it. But I would say he'd be fine. If
Right.
it's a little
I'm in good-
longer than his other ones, then it might work better for him.
I'm thinking so. I'll probably use these for a while. Or if we do go get a fitting and then just see where I'm at compared to what these are now. So, but yeah, the grips seem to be in decent shape. They'll definitely get me through
So I
one
know a
season
guy.
for sure.
I know a guy that can re-grip those for you.
Yeah, Jordan's pretty good at it. Just to let you know, Brady, if you ever need it done, Jordan's your man.
Gotcha. Hey,
Your
I'm
grip's
up
probably
for it. If someone can do it for me for a cheaper price, I'm in.
I said your grips get worn out, not because of use, just because of age. They get all old and cracked and shit.
Right? It's about the rate I'm going at now, yeah.
I did get these, and I told Logan, I'm like, hey man, check these out. I just got these, should be here on Thursday. And he's looking at them. He's like, not bad. He saw the price. He goes, you are a frugal man. I'm like, yeah.
I might have a line on a used set coming this summer as well, actually. Good
Yeah,
buddy of
one-
mine
one
is
of
a
your-
pretty decent golfer, might be looking to upgrade, and he said he'd probably give me his old ones on the decent rate, so I might snag those.
Well, Jordan was doing some research beforehand. And what were you saying before?
I was just looking at like different clubs and their like forgiveness, what the most popular, what people think are the most like forgiving clubs and everything like that, and even the older models and stuff like that. But even the
like
old,
price wise.
yeah, like some Callaways and TaylorMades, Titleists, even like Pings or stuff. Like these clubs are almost 10 years old, 8 years old, and they still want like $600, $700, $800 for an iron set. I'm like, Jesus, like
Right.
you found yourself a good deal. Like, I don't even know. I guess I didn't check what year the X20s were made, but it couldn't have been that long ago. And you got them
Sounds
for
like
$210. And then if they're in good shape, they'll last. Like irons don't wear out unless you're swinging on gravel and stuff and scuffing them and scarring them up. They'll last a long time.
Yeah, these were, I think they came out in 2007-ish range, but I don't know. They're definitely a step up from what I had before. So
I was to say, yeah, those clubs are probably from 1998, maybe.
The old ones, yeah, and they're off-brand too. So
So
yeah,
now
That's about what I'm using is 1998 style clubs, more or less.
So now, were you just looking for strictly Callaways when you were looking for these clubs, or were you just open to anything like Callaway, TaylorMade, Titleist, any of those, or you just found this deal and you just went with those?
So I was going for basically those three brands, and then I kind of found the versions. I like TaylorMade. I didn't want to go all the way back to like the original Burners and Callaways. I didn't want to go all the way back to the Big Bertha.
Big Berthers, yeah.
Right. So I kind of focused more on Callaway, but I was also open to Titleist and TaylorMade. So I kind of found sets that were going to be in my price range roughly, just from what I was finding online. And then just Google searching, eBay searching, comparing prices, and a lot. You'd find a set and it would be 4 through 9 with a pitching wedge, not have the 3, or it would be the 3 through 9 and not have a pitching wedge, or sometimes they just have a random iron missing out of the set. And then they'd want a good price. Like on eBay, they'd say $220 for like the X20s, but then charge $50 for shipping. But these, and then
Those
eBay,
ones missing one, that's almost certainly, some guy left it next to the green, right? Like,
or broke or something.
yeah,
wrapped
broke
around
it,
a tree.
Yeah.
Yep.
For me,
So,
it's forgot the pitching wedge next to the green, and when I brought my putter with me or something, I've definitely had to do the drive of shame back a couple holes to try to track down my pitching wedge before.
You guys seen a pitching wedge around here?
You guys got a pitching wedge on the green over there?
Yeah, we put it by the trash can.
Where it should be.
Yeah, where it should
It's
be.
right, it's right in the back of this cart. I was
Right.
taking it, and if you didn't say anything,
Right. But yeah, too, with these, so one thing that was good too is I get them from next next round, or Callaway pre-owned or second swing. They're all clean. They're not inspected, but they're giving you a legit grading if they're good quality, bad quality, excellent.
Yeah.
So
like when
there's
you
a
buy
little bit
a
more protection.
refurbished electronic or whatever, they run it through the paces real quick and give it a once over and make sure it's not going to fall apart as soon as you touch it.
Right. Yeah, the packaging, they came well packaged, so no complaints so far. I took them out in the yard. I found a little patch of green grass a couple days ago, mud, I should say, and then took a couple swings. Feel nice. So yeah.
To spring for the iron covers for those bad boys, protect your investment.
No, oh my God, no, I'm
Hell
not
no.
doing that. God, that's just so gross looking. Even when you see somebody like that,
Why
I don't
would
even
you
use
do
I don't even use a driver cover. Putters I can understand just because like the Scotty Camerons are
a
like
$1 billion? Yeah.
amazingly expensive. So I can see how you want that under lock and key, not clacking around with all your other clubs. But yeah, these are fine.
That one you keep in like its own like specialized like gun case. It's just like foam padding all the way through.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's funny. I was thinking about that too. Is like when you get new irons, it's cool. Everybody's like, "Yeah, that's pretty sweet. New irons, nice." But like the driver is the belle of the ball because every time you get a new driver, it's like, "Oh, dude, sick! Look at this."
Let me see
Nobody
it.
really
Can I
gives.
take it for a swing? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll try it out,
exactly.
see how far I can hit.
Wow, you hit the same as you did before with your old driver. That's amazing.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, I borrowed somebody's Stealth last year and gave that a swing, and no difference. I'm like, I don't need a new driver. I'll stick with the old burner 2.0.
I
That's
would
good
say
enough for
for
now.
my Grapple peak 90s set clubs, when I used my buddies, it was a big difference. Like I had noticed a difference for sure.
Well, yeah,
But-
if they're that good at clubs, like, are you just saying the driver, or all the
The
clubs?
driver, just the driver bar,
Is
yeah.
it-
It was one where like it was definitely more forgiving and like yeah, it just went also like farther. Not like, absurdly farther, but farther. Like
Noticeably
farther.
farther.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I borrowed my buddy's Stealth last year, I didn't pour the coals on her too because she's like, dude, he just got this, and if I miss swing and fuck it up,
Right,
I'm gonna feel so bad. Yeah,
Then you're gonna
So-
buy him a new one.
yeah. Then I could have just bought one myself and fucked it up. So
Yeah.
I think a lot of those, if you buy them new, I think they replace them within, if they break. I'm pretty sure they have a warranty on a lot of those newer ones since they're so goddamn expensive. At least the drivers.
yeah. So I've been just piecing my set together now. So I got the new irons, and then last year I bought that 60-degree wedge from Klotz. He won it in a raffle and used it a couple times. I bought that for like $20. That's Titleist. And I mean, that was a $135 club new. And then I bought the TaylorMade driver used on Facebook. And then, so now I need a putter, and then maybe I will get probably like a 3 and a 5 wood to match that set.
Hybrids,
I'll be
man.
able
Hybrids.
I'm thinking about maybe getting a hybrid and maybe just buying a 5 wood and maybe like a 3 wood and a hybrid.
Get
It
like
should
a 4 and a 5 hybrid, and that kind of takes the spot of the 3 and the 5 woods, pretty much.
Yeah. So I'm on the next round mailing list. So when those deals pop up, I'll pounce on them.
A man
So-
for the deals, huh?
I am a man for the deals. There's no reason you can't golf on a budget. Yeah, I'll put the link to the website in the description.
For
I'm
the 6
happy.
listeners.
Yeah, it's all your fault. I
Yeah.
got looking at stuff last night.
I've been looking
mean,
for a
Yeah,
while.
that's
got
the
me.
domino effect. As soon as one of the guys in the group buys something new, everyone's like, "Oh shit, I better go get looking."
Got me fucking looking at clubs. And you thinking I need to get some new irons too?
Well, I work with a dude that got a new set of irons last year, and he was telling me about them, and I emailed him like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, hey, I remember you said you got a new set, and he really takes care of his clubs. So I'm like, if you ever think about getting rid of that old set, you still have them, let me know. Nothing. Crickets. So then I ordered this set, literally saw the guy 3 days later at work because he works remote. And he's like, hey, man, I didn't forget about you. I got your email. I'm busy, but yeah, they're still for sale. I'm like, well, Jesus,
Son of
dude,
a
I just bought
bitch.
them.
What's he
So-
want
That's
for?
how it works.
So those are Callaway X something. They aren't X20s, but he said he's gonna bring him in. He didn't know what he wanted for him, but he's gonna let me know, and then I will let you boys know.
I'll give him $10.
Yeah,
I seen
hey,
him.
you can still send those Callaways back since it's still within 30 days. So yeah, if you do end up liking them,
True.
he gives you a pretty decent deal on a whole new set. I mean, yeah, you could send those back.
I could. Yeah, so we'll see what he has. I might keep these, but I'll send you guys a picture and see what he wants for them. I remember seeing him. We had a company golf outing. The first year that we did it, I remember walking out to leave to go to the course, and it was like a super nice Callaway bag, all Callaway full set. I'm like, who in the fuck has these? And he comes strolling out. I'm like, do you golf all the time? He's like, oh, on occasion. I'm like, really? Because this is like a $1,600 set you have here. He's like, yeah, I enjoy it.
At
We
least.
came around the corner and there's like the ray of sunlight shining down and like a little chorus, like oh.
Oh, dude, it is huge ass bag, Callaway down the side, looking nice. You gotta let people know what you're about, and it's a
only
confidence
money.
builder too. It's only money. That's right.
Gotta take those new irons over at Jordan and log some simulator time, see how they swing.
Yeah, bring them on over. I'll test them out.
Now,
How'd you shoot in the
hopefully,
semi? Was that last weekend?
Yeah, I went on simulator last weekend.
Any hole in
Nope.
ones? Dominating?
Nope. I started off pretty decent, but I faded very quickly. I was also golfing with some pretty good golfers too, so that didn't help the confidence.
Yeah,
Maybe
my invite
clubs.
must have got lost in the mail, I guess, or something, huh? I don't know.
I can't. It's not a +1, you know. I get invited. I can't be like, hey, can I bring my buddy?
I mean, can't hurt to ask, right?
I got notified at like 4:30, 5 o'clock to come down. Were you gonna be at my place by 6 o'clock to get down there
Oh, depends
with
on the day.
less than an hour notice?
Depends on the day. You never know. Maybe.
Liar! You're a goddamn liar.
I made it to this
Where do you-
podcast in 20 minutes. What are you talking about?
Oh, you knew
You made
a day ahead of time that we were doing this.
you made it to your basement in 20 minutes. That's impressive.
Yeah, right? Had to go all the way downstairs for this.
Soon, hopefully, I'm thinking some Fridays we could meet at like Deer Valley. That'd be a good meeting point,
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
too
that'd
bad.
be a good time.
or Mount Horeb or something. I've never played was it Norsk course in Mount Horeb?
It's full of
Let's try that
trolls.
one. Mount Horeb is full of trolls, literally. But
Get it?
so yeah. But yeah, so other than that, I'm thinking I got my eye on a new bag. I'd like to upgrade that as well, and then I'll be Dunsky for a while. New putter, new bag. I'll be good.
Just
Because I wanna
just
sell-
enter a couple of golf events. You're bound to win a bag in one of those, right?
Maybe I'm not the ones that I go to, but yeah, I might even
Right.
spring for a new bag, full price.
Ooh,
Doubt it.
Dang.
Let's not get crazy now.
price is where you lost me.
So, but then that way, because I do have those garbage clubs, but there's still a full set minus my 3 iron I haven't fixed yet. But then I can sell the whole bag and then the driver, the woods, irons, and then the putter. all have the Foremost name on them. So sell all that for $100 with the bag. So
Maybe.
maybe I did buy them for $10. Well, Jordan bought them for me for $10 at a garage sale. So
Yeah,
It's an
and they
investment
came,
then, man.
yeah, you rose the value of them because you golfed so well with them.
definitely got better, but
You can just shout them out on the podcast and say, as featured on the Ridge Golf podcast.
Could have a piece of
That's got to
history.
add at least $5.
these clubs have never broke 100.
You broke
whi-
100
in
before,
which
haven't you?
direction? Yeah, over or
Mhm.
under?
Yeah, I
That's for them to
think-
find out.
right. I think once I did get a 98, maybe.
I'm
can't
pretty confident
remember.
you've probably
Hot
broke
dog.
100 before. So I
Said
don't
That'll be this summer's goal. Break 100.
just play a lot
consistently.
of golf consistently. Yeah, you have to play a lot of golf. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Mhm.
Yep. Let's do it.
So, Jordan, when you get your new irons?
I don't know. I'm looking at them right now.
Just
See
click
the
that
ice
little
trailing.
add to cart button over there. And
I hadn't looked at second round yet, so I was looking at that website.
Oh,
I
next
had looked
round.
at- yeah, next round or whatever. I had looked at like
Mhm.
second swing and like Golf Global and things like that, but I hadn't looked at this one, so I was perusing it a little bit.
So they do have a buyback program, but they give you the drop downs. You select your clubs that you want to trade or sell them, and they didn't even have mine listed.
say, I'm pretty sure mine won't be in there. Kind of
Mine-
curious to check it now, but
I'd say mine might be on there just because I bought them within 10 years or whatever, but
Right.
they're definitely not great.
Yeah, those will be in there. What are the Stratas?
Yeah.
Yeah, those will definitely be in there. Those are what are those like Callaway's off-brand?
Yeah, they're Kirkland Kirkland like Callaway's,
yeah.
like the Grey Goose thing or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
those Kirkland deals are pretty good deals too. I mean, they're literally the same shit. They just put a different name on them. Like,
Listen,
I
yeah,
don't
I don't mind my clubs, but yeah, just getting that itch since Blake went and pulled the trigger. I feel
Speaking of that, so Costco does have I think they're called Callaway edges. There's a
edges.
whole-
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Like $540 or something.
Yep. But then I see on Callaway pre-owned you can get a U set for $487. So, but yeah, I mean 6 irons, then you get a hybrid putter, a driver, and
with the whole set.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much
I-
a 10-piece.
I was gonna say I don't think there's a bag in there, but it's the whole
No.
complete set. Even with a
No.
putter, pretty decent
I
putter.
bet you,
I think, too.
I bet you in the bay right next door to those clubs, there's a whole rack full of.
100%.
There's Sun Mountain bags or Pebble Beach bags or something like that right next to them.
Pebble Beach, yeah.
So I was looking at those too, but these seem to be the sweeter deal. Plus,
Yeah, I'm
Jordan
not
already
fancy
got
enough to have a Costco card anyway, so
you're missing out, man. Jordan got
I'm sure
a new
my
bag.
mommy would let me borrow hers. So. That's the same one Blake uses. So
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
He brought it up himself. We didn't even have
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes it's easier just to make the joke yourself.
just get it over with.
Yeah, let's just move on here. All right.
Speaking of irons, Brady's mom, and moving on.
Yeah. And moving on. Yeah.
You should get a new set to match your new bag that you got, dude.
Yeah, I should. Got
Did you
to
see that, Brady?
look good, feel good, play
Yeah,
good.
you should.
He's got a nice new
nice.
Chiefs bag.
Oh,
bet.
I think I did see that. Yeah. Is that your Super Bowl present to yourself? Instead of a ring, you got a golf bag?
No, it's just me predicting that they would win the Super Bowl, and I got it for Christmas. So
Gotcha.
I was gonna say that when I was looking at the clubs, I guess I don't really like. Obviously, the Titleist, Callaway, TaylorMade are your three top ones that are, the most popular. And I was looking at the lists of the most forgiving clubs, and what I saw was a lot of the times, like all three of those were on there, but also Ping was on there too,
Yep.
quite a bit. So I kind of got looking at those, and I kind of like those. So that's what I'll start looking closer into
Ping set, huh?
is for Pings. Yeah,
I feel like I don't see too many of those out there.
yeah, they're not quite as popular as those, and then PXG's coming up to be pretty popular too. But they've been around for a while. I've at least heard of it. It's a pretty decent brand, but I don't want to I don't want to copy Blake and get Callaways, so that leaves me either
Mizuno is taking off.
Yeah, those two.
It's like I've seen a lot more Mizunos lately.
And King Cobra or Cobra King, that I've heard of that quite a bit too.
I know the PXGs, Logan got a set of PXGs last year, and he ordered them right from the website, and they had a pretty good deal. They're like 500, like to $500, $600 range, I want to say.
Order right from the website.
No, and then but he got them. But when he ordered them, he ordered the shaft length and then the shaft material, and I think the grips too. So they kind of yeah. So they made them, and that was all part of I don't think they charge extra for any of that. So that's a pretty good deal.
Yep, not bad.
He's pretty happy with them.
Yeah, I've heard they're pretty good also, but they're kind of a newer brand, so you can't really find much for older ones that are really cheap.
Right.
You're not going to find, the 2010, 2012 models that are still good and in decent shape and everything, and you got to buy the newer ones.
Well, yeah, so let's just get rid of this snow.
For sure.
Yeah, get at it.
Oh, it's already gone over here, but
yeah,
rid of it everywhere.
I'm ready to go. As soon as the golf course is open, I'm ready.
Can't use that buggy book till the snow's gone, so I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm just going to go over there.
Yeah, you'll just have to come here. You're going to be back here in a couple weeks anyway, won't you?
I will be. I bring my clubs.
Hopefully April 1st it's open and we can
come down for come down for Easter and sneak out on Saturday or something.
Yeah.
It might happen. Might do that.
Or I think aren't you coming back the week after that too, Blake? Your kid on spring break, and he'll be down at his grandma and grandpa's.
He will be. I could probably make that work out. Yeah.
You'll come back and you'll like it.
Yeah, I can make that work. So, all right, fellas. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Good time.
See ya.
Jesus.
Get out of here.
Get out of here!